Oh my God.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. The time has finally arrived. I'm going to be taking this old steering wheel off and we're going to be replacing it with a new one, carbon fiber flat bottom steering wheel. So if you've never taken off a steering wheel on one of these cars, you have to first start by removing the airbag. And to do that, there's these little holes. There's one right here that you can see. There's one on the other side. And you have to stick something in there, a flathead screwdriver, an Allen key, something like that. And you have to basically push in on this little spring that's in there. You can't see it from the outside, so it's a bit tricky if you've never done it before. But you stick it in the hole, you push in on it, and it'll allow this side to pop out, and then you just do the same thing on the other side. That's going to allow you to remove the airbag. Of course, before messing with the airbag, you want to make sure your battery's disconnected. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead, get the battery disconnected. We'll get this airbag off, and then we'll work on getting the steering wheel off. And in addition to a new steering wheel, I actually have a new airbag cover as well. So we're going to be installing an SRT airbag cover on the airbag. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so that was pretty easy to do. So now we're just going to disconnect these tabs right here. Basically, when you remove the airbag, the springs that you're actually pressing in on are right here. This is what holds it in. So when you're coming through with the screwdriver, it's hitting this right here, this little metal piece. So now we just need to go ahead and disconnect these wires and get the airbag completely removed. Alright guys, so we need to remove this right here, this wire, and there's a little tab on the inside. So I'm just going to press in on that tab and pull it back. Alright, so that's out of the way. So now we just need to get this bolt right here. This is a 10mm bolt. And so we're going to use a hex key to go ahead and remove this. Alright guys, so the steering wheel has arrived. I have the airbag here, but I'm still waiting on the SRT cover to come in. And if I didn't mention this, do this at your own risk. You may want to get a professional to do this for you if you're not comfortable messing around with the airbag and swapping out the cover and the steering wheel and all those things. So yeah, just be careful. So I did some research, and the Dodge Charger and the Chrysler both use the same airbag. It's just this cover that's different. So the clips, if you can see right there and around here, are what's holding this cover on. And on the Chrysler, it kind of comes down, tapers down like this. The Dodge Charger airbag cover is a bit different, but the covers themselves will still work because the airbags are the same. So the clip should be the same as well. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. And this is it. This is a Drake muscle car steering wheel. I got it from Holley Performance. And it's leather and carbon fiber. My car doesn't have a heated steering wheel, so I didn't have to get the heated option or anything. But yeah, this is it. Can't wait to get this bad boy in there. And honestly, the Chrysler airbag would look good up here. It won't fit, I think, because of the design. It's designed for the SRT airbag, but that looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. If it fit, I would consider going with the Chrysler one, you know. But I already ordered the other airbag cover anyway, so not a huge deal. Once I get all the controls swapped over, I'm going to go ahead and install it back on the car. And then at that point, we'll just be waiting on the airbag cover to come in, and I'll show you how to get this off of here and put the new one on. T20 Torx bit. Alright guys, so this is the OEM wheel, and there's a few differences between this and the new one. This bracket right here, you'll see is still on the OEM, and that's because the new wheel doesn't have these two screw holes right here to attach it. This bracket is really just used to keep the wiring harness in place, but it's not completely necessary because the wiring harness pretty much stays in place anyways, and I'll show you on the new wheel what I mean. Also, the pieces right here for these screws, there's no holes for these screws on the new wheel, and these screw in the button controls. There is another screw that holds the buttons in place on here, so you don't necessarily need this because the airbag is going to hold it in place. So not a huge deal, but I did want to point that out. So I have the new wheel up here. It's all torqued down and everything. And here's what I was talking about, how the wiring harness pretty much stays out of the way anyways back there. So at this point, we're just waiting on the airbag cover. Once I get that on, I'll be able to plug the airbag back up and we'll be all done. But it's looking pretty good so far. Alright guys, so it has arrived. And I was pleasantly surprised because the videos that I've seen online, you actually had to make sure that the SRT was glued in on the back. So I had actually already went out and bought some super glue in preparation for this, but as it arrived just now, you can see that it's already glued into place. So you don't have to worry about that. I'll put a link in the description to the seller that I used on TikTok Shop. Also, one thing you can see in here too is the outline. That's where the airbag actually breaks apart when it deploys. You see that little indented line. Frame around also seems pretty secure. Let me see. Yeah, the frame seems pretty secure, so I don't need to worry about gluing anything up here at all. It's ready to go ahead and install, so I just need to go ahead and remove the old one. And you guys can see here the clips, 3 right there. Looks like there's about 4 up top, another 3 on the side, 2 at the bottom, 1 on each side down there. So essentially what I need to do on the old one is pry these pieces out, and then that's going to allow me to get the old one off, and then this one will just snap into place. So I'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so there should just be 3 things that we need to connect. The first is this here. The airbag plugs are color coded, so you really can't mix those up. Now we just need to push the airbag in to seat it. In there. All right, so now I just need to reconnect the battery. All right, so I tested the horn, that works. So now we're just going to go ahead and make sure that my other buttons are working here. Actually, let's go ahead and start her up. Let's see. Cruise control ready. That's good. So let's go ahead and test it out. First time with the new steering wheel. So far, so good. Everything checks out. Now I just need to get my rear view camera working again, but that's most likely due to the battery being disconnected, so I'm not too worried about that. Coming back up, that's happened before on my wife's car as well. System just needs to reboot, so not a huge deal there. Just we'll go down this way. So there it is. Not a difficult install. Honestly, I think the hardest part was getting the original airbag cover off. It wanted to fight me a bit, but I just went ahead and started cutting it, and I'm not going to reuse it anyway, so really didn't bother me. But yeah, looks good though. I really like it. And of course I did add the carbon fiber accent pieces there and around the push button start. You can see right there. I think that's all the carbon fiber I'm going to do. I don't want to overdo it on carbon fiber, but I did want some accent pieces. So even the door sills have a little carbon fiber texture to it. Alright guys, so I'll put links in the description of this video to where you can pick this up. Along with the SRT cover, do keep in mind though that you're not going to be able to just replace the cover if you're not replacing the steering wheel with this particular cover. They do sell airbag covers specific to the Chrysler 300 that you can order if you want to keep your OEM wheel. But if you're going with an SRT wheel that's designed for the Charger like this one is, then you will need an airbag cover as well for the Charger. So thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.